Hey folks, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever you are, wherever you are. Then I heard Isaiah shout, from the stump a shoot shall sprout, from the root a branch shall spring. God is changing everything. Oh, children, come with me. We shall trim the Jesse tree. Praise God and glory be. Born us of the Jesse tree. Born us of the Jesse tree. Lighted candles in the dark. John and Matthew, Luke and Mark. Jeremiah, Samuel, Micah and Ezekiel. Foretold in the prophecies, all down through the centuries. God shall soon among us dwell. We'll call him Emmanuel. Oh, children, come with me. We shall trim the Jesse tree. Praise God and glory be. Born us of the Jesse tree. Born us of the Jesse tree. Bow adorned by love inspired. Thou adorned by love inspired. Noah's rainbow, David's lyre, Jesse's staff, Josiah's scroll, the whale that swallowed Jonah whole, the lions that for Daniel slept, the tears that Hezekiah wept, the crown from Solomon's own head, the stalk of wheat Ruth harvested, Jacob's ladder, Joseph's coat, the shell, the dove, the fishing boat, a scepter and a little lamb, who shall be called the Son of Man. Oh, children, come with me. We shall trim the Jesse tree. Praise God and glory be. Born us of the Jesse tree. Born us of the Jesse tree. I heard Isaiah shout, from the stump a shoot shall sprout, from the root a branch shall spring. God is changing everything. Well, howdy. Let's see who's here. Hey, Ron and Judy. Hello, Donna, Dave, my friend Heidi, Shirley, good to see everybody. Hello, Ian. 'Twas the night before Christmas Eve. I couldn't use that capo last week. I don't know why I keep it around. All right. Gonna do some songs of the season, for 'tis the season. Hello, Danny. Hey, Robert. Rob Fox in the house. Joanne, nice to see you. Hi, Sarah. Mickey Malone is 55. Mostly he just keeps alive come Christmas time. He knows how to live. He puts a beard and red suit on, climbs up on a plywood throne, and Santa Claus comes my hometown. And he says, what you want for Christmas? Have you been good this year? Ho, 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 and here we go. And who have we got here? Little children laugh or cry, and one more Christmas Eve goes by. And Santa Claus goes home alone. Santa Claus Mickey Malone. Mickey's got no family, but he always gets a real nice tree at the Esso station, where they put one aside. Down at Danny Dooley's bar, Mickey's treated like a star when he stops by to hoist a few and he says, "What you want for Christmas? Have you been good this year?" Ho, 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 and here we go, and who have we got here? And Yuletide barroom buddies by to one more Christmas Eve rolls nigh, and Santa Claus goes home alone. Santa Claus and Mickey Malone. Toy stores closed at 6 o'clock, December 24th. That's when Mickey takes a box from off the closet floor, while the other Santa's busy with his reindeer and his sleigh. Mickey folds the red suit, carefully putting it away. And though he claims to others that he's not a praying man, he bows his head and mutters words that God might understand. While the world's partaking of the evening's Christmas cheer, he's anticipating all the fun we'll have next year when he says, "What you want for Christmas? Have you been good this year?" Ho, 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 and here we go. Who have we got here? Little children laugh or cry till one more Christmas Eve goes by, and Santa Claus goes home alone. Santa Claus and Mickey Malone. So I was doing a little set decorating here. I just realized you can't see my Santa Claus. So there you go. So we're all nice and festive. Let's see. This is a song that I learned last Christmas at the request of a dear friend. And it quickly kind of became one of my favorites. It was always kind of in the background, you know, one of the canon where are you? It's in here somewhere, folks. We're always so organized here at the Busk at Dusk, or Busk After Dusk. Oh, come on. Well, I have a backup plan here. Let's see. There it is. I have it on the computer. Like a well-oiled machine. I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. I thought how as the day had come, the belfries of all Christendom had rolled along the unbroken song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. To ringing, singing on its way, the world revolved from night to day, a voice, a chime, a chant sublime of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And from each black accursed mouth the cannons thundered in the south, and with the sound the carols drowned of peace on earth, goodwill to men. It was as if an earthquake rent the hearthstones of a continent, and made forlorn the households born of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. From each black accursed mouth, the cannons thundered in the south. With the sound, the carols drowned of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then pealed the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail. With peace on earth, goodwill to men. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. That's it. That says it all. And those words are by our good friend Walt Whitman. All right, let's throw that one down. We did Jesse Tree. Here. Try this one here. Oh, come, Emmanuel, ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here. To the Son of God appears. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Come thou rod of Jesse, free thine own from Satan's tyranny. From depths of hell thy people save, and give them victory o'er the grave. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Come thou day spring from on high, and cheer us by thy drawing nigh. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, death's dark shadow put to flight. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Come Adonai, our Lord of might, who to thy tribes on Sinai's height in ancient times did give the law, in cloud and majesty and awe. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. So anyway, this is the Busk After Dusk, not Thanksgiving. Man, I'm a whole season behind here. I hope you guys are doing all right. We're back on the roller coaster with a new variant and various responses. I guess we've been through it for a while, so we should have this down by now. 2021 went by quick. So much hope. I went back and I watched the show that we did a year ago tonight. And there was so much optimism, man. And I see no reason to change that at this point. This one's called Christmas for Seagulls. The garlands of seaweed are strung on the beach. The gray skies are starting to snow on the reach. And like an archangel with white feathered wings, a lone seagull calls out, it's Christmas morning. The hermit crabs belly up to the sandbar to see the fish shaped like a Bethlehem star. Seagulls think each Christmas party is swell if you can get someone out of his shell. It's Christmas for seagulls, they're celebrating the birth of a regal, the work of a king. A boat on the breakers, a stable to cross, the waters to save us from sin's albatross. It's Christmas for seagulls. Long before most humans wake from their naps, a beachcomber clad in a red woolen cap opens his bag for the fine feathered friends, and laughing out loud casts his bread to the wind. It's Christmas for seagulls, they're celebrating work of a regal on the birth of a king. Put on the breakers, the stable to cross, the waters to save us from sin's albatross. It's Christmas for seagulls. Garlands of seaweed are strung on the beach. The gray skies are starting to snow on the reach. And like an archangel with white feathered wings, the lone seagull calls out, it's Christmas morning. Here's a song I learned from an old John Denver album. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. just last year when I was only 7. Now I'm almost 8, as you can see. You came home 11:15. Fell down underneath our Christmas tree. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. Oh, please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. Mama smiled and looked out of the window. She told me, son, you better run upstairs. Then you laughed, hollered, Merry Christmas. I turned around and saw my mama's tears. Oh, please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. Oh, please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry. No, I don't want to see my mama cry. Hey, Brad Hendricks is saying hello from Sarasota, Florida. Hey, buddy, how long are you down there? I'm singing down there at the end of February. I hope you'll come see me. In the bleak midwinter, I see wind made mold. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stove. Snow on snow had fallen, snow on snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long and long ago. Angels and archangels, they had gathered round. Cherubim and seraphim rising from the ground. Oh, but only Mary in her maiden bliss worship the beloved with a mother's kiss. God, heaven cannot hold him, nor the earth sustain. Heaven and earth shall peel away, he comes to reign. In the bleak midwinter, a stable place sufficed for the Lord Almighty, Jesus Christ. What then can I give him, empty as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I was a wise man, then I would know my part. What then can I give him? I must give my heart. In the bleak midwinter, I see wind, main moan. Earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow on snow had fallen, snow on snow on snow. In the bleak midwinter, long and long ago. So this has become a tradition. This song is a true story that I grew up hearing in the neighborhood. It's a cautionary tale about the perils of combining eggnog and firearms. And it's called Christmas Balls. What more do you have to know about a song? Santa Claus left Donald's son a new Red Ryder. It goes like this. Santa Claus left Donald's son a new Red Ryder BB gun, wrapped up underneath the tree. It was late one Christmas Eve as Donald's wife began to snore. Came and knocked on his front door. It was his best friend Billy Greer, come to share some Christmas cheer. They drank eggnog and lots of wine. They had themselves a Christmas time. When they both got good and tight, Billy had an idea bright. They unwrapped that new BB gun, took turns shooting one by one. The only targets they could see were hanging on the Christmas tree. Balls, balls, Christmas balls, ring the bells and deck the halls. Balls, balls, Christmas balls, Merry Christmas balls. Shot off all the angels' wings, shot off all the golden things, and with every shot they poured, they left shattered on the floor. Balls, balls, Christmas balls, ring the bells and deck the halls. Balls, balls, Christmas balls, Merry Christmas balls. 'cause nothing sounds the Christmas call like firearms and alcohol. They wiled away that silent night, shooting out the Christmas lights. I think I'm combining verses, and anyway, every time I do this song, it's completely new. It's like jazz. Balls, balls, Christmas balls, ring the bells and deck. Are you with me? Balls, balls, Christmas balls, Merry Christmas. Balls. Next morning, Donald's son came down, along with Donald's son, who found his father waking from his nap. BB gun still in his lap. Don handed him the gun and claimed that Santa Claus had checked the aim to see if it was true or not. Redecorating took a lot of balls, balls, Christmas balls, ring the bells and deck the halls. Balls, balls, Christmas balls, Merry Christmas, everybody. Balls, balls, Christmas balls, ring the bells and deck the halls. Balls, balls, Christmas balls, Merry Christmas balls. That's not my actual sentiment on the season. It's just, you know. My friend Heidi asked for this song specially tonight. And although it's not a holiday-themed song, I kind of consider it a song for all seasons. An art born in Japan around the 15th century, uses gold and silver to mend broken pottery, rebinding the shattered pieces so exquisitely. Kintsugi, Kintsugi. The tea bowl of a shogun had been broken and he frowned. An ugly metal staples with which his artisans bound the pieces back together, so a bold new way was found. Kintsugi, Kintsugi. You are beautiful because your heart has broken, because you have the wisdom and that kindness and the grace to be beautiful. Just let your heart be open, smile for me and let me kiss the tears upon your face. Like flashing streaks of lightning in a dark and stormy sky, like brilliant streams of lava on a midnight mountainside. The seams that prove our wounds, now we no longer choose to hide. Kintsugi, Kintsugi. You are beautiful because your heart has broken, because you have wisdom and that courage and the grace to be beautiful. Let your heart be open, smile for me and let me kiss the tears upon your face. Let me see the places where they hurt you, deep and in the marrow of your bones. Touch my scars, no, I won't desert you. You're my friend, and you are not alone. So fear no lasting damage, fear no violence or decay. From the potter's wheel, love's fingerprints are on this clay. That through our perfect brokenness we each can find the way. Kintsugi, 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 Kintsugi. So a special Thursday night edition of the B.A.D. I can't tell how many folks are with us, if it's worth trying this again next Thursday. What the heck, I'm a glutton for punishment. I'll show up next Thursday. We'll see if anybody signs on. I had a request for this one from my old friend T-shirt. Although it was in despair, it longed for peace, and so your spirit laid your anger down to stay free from your prison. You forgave me, trapped within a heart that hated. I too was incarcerated by scars someone else inflicted. Never could I have predicted mercy would save my life, 'cause mercy found me when I was thirsty. Condemnation, mercy, my salvation, mercy. I could not ask for mercy. Redemption cried, you're worthy. Be blessed by this mercy and sweet forgiveness. So much had been taken from me. Fear and rage I felt help numb me. 2 wounds even I could not see. To my very humanity you reached, but I doubted when you told them you forgave me. Then you met me and I realized that I saw within your eyes mercy saved my life, because mercy found me when I was thirsty. Bitter vengeance, you my sentence, mercy. I could not ask for mercy. Redemption cried, you're worthy. Be blessed with his mercy and sweet forgiveness. Sweet forgiveness. Mercy gives, but it takes mercy for our mistakes. Forgive us our trespasses, raise us up from these ashes, lashing out with hell's own fury. I had been your judge and jury, enraged every time you pleaded, innocent though you proceeded to prove, though you felt forsaken. In those years that I had taken from this wrong could come some justice. Now you taught me to trust this mercy. Saved my life because mercy found me when I was thirsty. Retribution, mercy was my solution. Mercy, could not ask for mercy. Redemption cried, you're worthy. Be blessed with his mercy and sweet forgiveness. just run down and see if anybody else is with us. Susan Moon, hello. Hey, CB. And Nancy. Nancy's part of my one-time holiday tradition. We used to do a little concert over at in Elmer for the kids at the elementary school, where one year we wrote a song about the kids being so excited and filled with Christmas spirit that they started decorating everything in sight. And the principal came in and tried to restore order, and they ended up decorating him. They put him out on the lawn and plugged him in and went home for the holidays. And then they would drive by with their parents every night during the Christmas vacation, and he'd be standing there blinking away. And they'd wave. It was a wonderful song. I don't remember what it was called or anything else about it, but it was a yearly tradition to sing that song in Elmer. Let's see here. Here's a song that I wrote after attending probably the greatest concert I ever saw. It was at the Howard R. Young Correctional Institution. Freedom, brothers, freedom! Joy, brothers, joy. In the Christmas concert, the choir sang selections from B.A.D paperback hymnals, stamped Department of Corrections. Unlike those who once kept it real unto certain poor shepherds, heralds of great joy this night all had criminal records. They sang about a God child born in poverty, to shine a light in darkness and to set the captives free. They sang, freedom, brothers, freedom, joy, brothers, joy. Most were small-time hustlers and gangster wannabes, hostages to hopelessness, despair's own refugees. Most had sung these songs before when they were very young, before the wounds that drove them to the crack pipe or the gun. They sang about a God child who was born in poverty, shine a light in darkness and to set the captives free. The choir's robes were purple, worn over prison white, down in the prison chapel where they busted Silent Night. And Lord, come all ye faithful, and then rock the first Noel. Clapping hands for Jesus, kicking out the gates of hell. Where concrete, cold, fluorescent light meets stale recycled air, and ink and flex bravado mask the recycled despair. Spirit dies in bondage just a little more each day. These men stood tall and proud as if their chains had slipped away. Sang about a God child born in poverty, shine a light in darkness and to set the captives free. They sang, freedom, brothers, freedom, joy, brothers, joy. Robes were purple, worn over prison white, down in the prison chapel where they busted Silent Night. Lord, come all ye faithful, and then rock the first Noel. Popping hands for Jesus, kicking out the gates of hell. vendors packed the pews while CO stood against the walls. No jingle bells, no Christmas tree, no deck the freaking halls. Just fierce men with a message that they were taken to the house. With a song for peace, the congregation filed out. Sing about a God-child born in poverty, to shine a light in darkness and to set the captives free. They sang, freedom, brothers, freedom, joy, brothers, joy. In the Christmas concert, the choir sang selections, made paperback hymnals, stamped Department of Corrections. Peace, brothers, peace. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. When I was a sinner, I sinned both night and day. Asked the Lord to help me, He showed me the way. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills, everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. When I was a seeker, I sought both night and day. I asked the Lord to help me, He showed me the way. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. In the lonely manger, the humble Christ was born. God sent us our salvation on this bright Christmas morn. Oh, tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Oh, tell it on the mountain that Jesus is born. Oh, tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Met my old lover in a grocery store. The snow was falling Christmas Eve. I stole behind her in the frozen foods, and I touched her on the sleeve. She didn't recognize the face at first, and then her eyes flew open wide. She went to hug me, she spilled her purse, and we laughed until we cried. took her groceries to the checkout stand. The food got totaled up and bagged. We stood there lost in our embarrassment as the conversation dragged. I said the years had been a friend to her, and that her eyes were just as blue. But in those eyes I wasn't sure if I saw doubt or gratitude. She said she saw me on Spotify and that I must be doing well. I said the audience were really nice, but the online stuff was hell. We went to have ourselves a drink or two, but couldn't find an open bar. Bought a 6-pack at the liquor store, and we drank it in her car. We drank a toast to innocence, we drank a toast to time. Tried to reach beyond the emptiness, neither one knew how. Said she'd married her an architect. I did this one. The beer was empty. This wasn't a planned song. This is spontaneous. This is what happens when you follow your whims. The beer was empty. Sorry, Dan Fogelberg, wherever you are. The beer was empty and our tongues were tired and running out of things to say. Gave a kiss to her as I got out, and I watched her drive away. Just for a moment I was back at school and felt that old familiar pain. And as I turned to make my way back home, the snow turned into rain. Should old acquaintance be forgot, never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot, and old Lang Syne? For old Lang Syne, for old Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old Lang Syne. We too have run about these hills and gathered up flowers fine. We wandered many weary foot since old Lang Syne. We too have sported in the brook from morning sun to dine. seas between us have roared and swelled since old Lang Syne. For old Lang Syne, my dear, for old Lang Syne, the seas between us have roared and swelled since old Lang Syne. So take my hand, my trusted friend, and give me a hand of thine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old Lang Syne. For old Lang Syne, my love. For old Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of old Lang Syne. All right, gang, I'm going to do a couple more. I'm going to go a little bit over. It's okay. It's my show. Tammy works down by the mall, sells commodes and shower stalls. At the bathrooms are us outlet store. Big Bill, he don't shop there anymore. Says he got his pipes unclogged. Tammy might have married him, but he thought she was much too thin, and she thought he was much too fat. Tammy never couldn't get over that. She swore enough, there's more to love. She keeps electric candles in her window, just like Christmas Eve all year round. She says, you make the silent nights go easy. They won't burn you down, especially if they're LED. Tammy lived in Buffalo till 2 years ago. Then she moved out to the Sunshine State. She writes home that everything is great. Sends postcard scenes and tangerines. The answering machine she bought doesn't work the way she thought. Mostly it reminds her no one calls. Sometimes it's just her sister from St. Paul. She'll pour a drink, watch it blink. She keeps electric candles in her window, just like Christmas Eve all year round. She says, you make the silent nights go easy, and they won't burn you down. Sometimes she gets so mad at God, she waves a metal curtain rod at the storm clouds gathering above. She says, I got a better chance of being struck by lightning than of ever finding someone to love. She keeps electric candles in her window, just like Christmas Eve all year round. She says, you make the silent nights go easy, they won't burn you down. Don't let them burn you down. My fondest wishes for you and your loved ones, for health, and happiness, and peace in the coming year, and a wonderful holiday season. May your dreams come true. And may magic and light surround you. Because this is the season of magic and light. The child had no cradle, the child had no pillow on which he could rest his weary head. A few handfuls of barn straw were all that lay between him and the wooden planks that were his bed. We laid him down boards of a manger, laid him down on the boards of a cross. His whole life was the price we asked him to pay for loving us, just for loving us. Was a simple tradesman who then became a teacher. He spoke of miracles that love could do. He told us of his father, of gentleness and mercy. But how did we receive him, me and you? That we laid him down on the boards of a manger. We laid him down on the boards of a cross. His whole life was the price we asked him to pay for loving us, just for loving us. In the end, there was not one who would stand with him. In the end, he hung there, dying on his tree. In the end, when he was calling to his father, why have you forsaken me? Why have you forsaken me? He said, please forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. He closed his eyes and bowed his head. A couple days later, an angel asked a woman, why seek the living here among the dead? He laid him down on the boards of a manger, laid him down boards of a cross. His whole life was the price we asked him to pay for loving us. Laid him down on the boards of a manger. We laid him down on the boards of a cross. His whole life, price we asked him to pay for loving us, just for loving us. The child had no pillow. The child had no blanket. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. I will see you next Thursday night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Bye.